If you spend any time online looking for financial advice, you'll immediately hit a wall of exhausting complexity. You're told you need intricate morning routines, hyper-optimized side hustles, and advanced stock trading algorithms. But despite this endless fire hose of optimization content, the financial reality for the vast majority of people hasn't budged. Trying to layer complicated, high-effort wealth strategies on top of broken financial habits is a losing equation. Billionaire Charlie Munger built his fortune alongside Warren Buffett at Berkshire Hathaway by taking the exact opposite approach to modern hustle culture. Munger relied on a mental model called inversion. The concept is straightforward. To solve a highly complex problem, you first flip it upside down. Applied to personal finance, you stop asking how to get rich and start asking, what are the guaranteed ways to stay poor? Building wealth rarely requires extreme genius. It usually just comes down to identifying predictably stupid decisions and ruthlessly avoiding them. The fastest way to sabotage your net worth is falling into traps where bad math creates the illusion of savings. Take a look at this chart showing an initial purchase price. Putting an expense like this on a standard credit card makes that item drastically more expensive over time. When you carry an average interest rate around 18% and only pay the minimums, you end up exclusively paying off penalties. You trap your future income to service past debt. This same logic applies to the bargain hunter trap. In the Netherlands, there is a saying, goedkoop is duurkoop. Being a cheap person is actually expensive. When you buy low-quality goods that inevitably break, or spend hours scouring the internet for a minor discount, you misallocate your most finite resource, your time. Falling for these traps ensures that you will spend tomorrow aggressively paying for yesterday's shortcuts. Wealthy individuals who start from zero usually succeed because they are excellent time allocators. They treat their hours and energy as limited inventory. A highly effective way to stay poor is to undervalue that time, like burning 5 hours a day passively scrolling on a smartphone, or enduring a job you hate with no exit plan. Another massive energy drain is the know-it-all trap. This is the habit of feigning expertise across multiple fields, offering instant medical diagnoses or business critiques, without acquiring the actual lived experience to back it up. That superficial approach bleeds into the 5.5 out of 10 mentality. If a 5.5 is a bare passing grade, the trap is deciding that putting in the absolute minimum effort is an acceptable daily standard. You cannot generate outsized wealth if your baseline inputs of time, focus, and energy are perfectly average. The final roadblock to wealth involves agency traps, specifically passenger syndrome. This is the expectation that external forces will eventually step in to engineer your success. Outside of your immediate inner circle, the government, employers, and society are simply not wired to save you. They are built to prioritize their own survival. This lack of agency often manifests as a fear of losing money. Aiming to perfectly protect every dollar you make quickly leads to financial paralysis. Hoarding all your cash to maintain zero risk means you lose purchasing power to inflation, entirely missing out on the wealth-building power of compound interest. Operating as a passive passenger, waiting for a risk-free path to appear, ensures your career and your capital remain frozen. Breaking free from these traps starts with changing how you look at the dollars in your bank account. You have to stop viewing money as a static object to be hoarded and start viewing it as a kinetic tool designed for deployment. When you view capital as a mechanical tool, it forces a shift in behavior. You move away from completely passive protection and start placing your money where it can do the most work. Systematically avoiding stupid traps automatically clears the runway for wealth. You don't need a stroke of extreme luck to build a comfortable life. These radically simple truths have built massive communities of successful people over the last few decades. Drop the excuses, stop waiting for a rescue, and assume absolute ownership of your life. True lasting wealth is rarely a lottery ticket. It is the compounding byproduct of consistently doing the work and deliberately avoiding stupidity.